Okay, so I'm pretty sure everybody's heard by now, and if you didn't hear by now, well, allow me to break it to you first. DC is launching a new rebirth of their whole universe. And this is spoilers in case anybody wants to read the comics, which I'm going to do myself. But I saw spoilers and I had people texting me before I even saw it online. And they were telling me, oh, what do you think about this? What do you think about that? Now, here's the really big thing, the big issue about the whole rebirth thing. Again, spoilers, so you might want to stop watching right now. It seems that the whole rebirth of the DC universe is supposed to be returning back to the missing 10 years since like the new 52 showed up. It's all because of Dr. Manhattan from Watchmen comics. Yes, that's right, it's Dr. Manhattan, who I think is a great character. I believe the development they put into him and everything. I've loved the character. I love the character. I love Watchmen, the comic, the graphic novel, whatever. It was great. The movie by Zack Snyder, the movie was great too. Minor differences, but it's pretty much what Watchmen was. Now, I don't know how I feel about it. It's interesting. So I do like this. I do like this. But if this is supposed to be how everything is supposed to go on from now on in DC, being combined with the Watchmen world, or even if it isn't combined, but just Dr. Manhattan's behind all of DC and he created this universe. I don't know. I think it's going to have a lot of mixed reactions. I really do. For one, DC is known for messing with their universe a lot, doing a reboot and after reboot or a reinterpretation, a start over. For instance, like the New 52. When the New 52 started, I wasn't too excited about it. I like the characters that exist with all the history behind them. And although these new characters, New 52 characters, were the same characters just in a different universe, different world. I mean, DC already has multiple worlds that exist within their reality anyway. So that's pretty good. You got different versions of Superman, so many different ones. And there's stories that you can do there. Maybe they're running out of stories or ideas, so they wanted to start stuff over from the beginning and have everybody like an origin story or just the history that we know can be done different. I don't know. I mean, even Marvel Comics, like when they came out with the Ultimate Universe, I just wasn't a big fan of it. I mean, I like some of the stuff. I really did. And it gives them a chance to start things over and do it in a different way. But I just like the characters that I grew up reading, and I mean, they didn't discontinue the original universe, so I like that. I really like that, what Marvel was doing. And I mean, I always thought if you're running out of ideas for, material, especially at the time and place that these characters are in, keep doing those stories like you've done before, like expanding their origin or telling a story that happened years ago, but it just never was said, and make sure it fits in between. I know that's kind of hard because you have to fit in between what is happening now and what has already happened before, and you can't change it too much, or what's currently happening now doesn't make sense. But I like when they did stuff like that. Like, for instance, Original Sin for Spider-Man. I thought that was pretty cool. They even had some new villains that you never heard of before, but they made sure they didn't impact the world so much to the point where it's like, hey, that's stupid, you didn't mention them before or now. But I mean, I don't know. It's just I got a mixed feeling. I like Dr. Manhattan. I like what he brings, but this is very, very interesting. And it's also a bold move on DC's part. I have to give them, a round of applause for that. Let's give it to them because they came up with something that was very interesting by blending these two worlds together. Even if they're going to keep Watchmen's world separate from DC, but just have Dr. Manhattan is the one who created all of DC. It's crazy. It's crazy. And I'm interested to see what they got coming up. I also heard that, spoilers again, Wally West from the New 52, that version of Wally West is going to also be with the Wally West that was originally in DC. Also, they're going to, Earth 1 or whatever. So he gets to stay around. Reminds me of Miles Morales being able to stay around in the 616 universe of Marvel after the Ultimates was, demolished or done away with. Fans really like these characters so much that they just decided, hey, we're going to work in a little nice way for them to stay around. But that's all I had to say about the DC Rebirth or whatever. Again, I'm going to read it. I need to find out what's going on, and I want to look at it. I mean, they had little clues leading up to it, like the comedian's button with the blood on there was found in a bat cave. Batman found it. It was cool from what I can see, and one of my friends are telling me in the pictures I saw. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about that. Are you guys interested in the rebirth of DC? The new rebirth. Are you guys feeling, what's going on in DC's rebirth? I don't know. I just really think it's going to be a lot of mixed reactions. Write some comments, subscribe, share the video, like it if you liked it, and I will see you next time. He tweeted a picture, a little short animation of Michael Keaton walking down the aisle when the movie Spotlight won Best Picture at the Oscars this year. And that's pretty much, I guess, I'll be confirming that